Hello everybody, shouting out to all the music fans out there. Figured I'd give you guys a quick review on the Sony XB90. So the Sony XB90 is wireless Bluetooth speaker, possibly the biggest Bluetooth speaker, or not Bluetooth, what am I saying? Bluetooth speaker that you're going to see on the market today. This thing is pretty tall. I'd say it's maybe 2.5 feet or so, give or take, and it's got some lights on it. It's got strobe lighting on the inside of the speakers, as you can see the glow on the inside. It's got the ring on the outside, but enough about all the visual stuff. It's got 3 tweeters and 2 6-inch speakers, which at first I thought 6-inch, maybe not going to put out enough bass, but this thing does a great job. I'm very satisfied with the sound output, and it's like the best Bluetooth speaker I've heard as far as the volume, power output, and being able to keep that music clear and not distorted on the high volume. So if you look on top, you're going to see ability to pair your phone. It's got stamina mode, which will kind of cancel out some of the bass and just give it a little bit more battery time. I think that the battery time on this for max power, if you have it at all the way up on the volume, is going to last about 3.5 hours. But if you decide not to do that, maybe go a little bit less. I think they were saying it lasts up to roughly 18 hours of music play, which is pretty impressive. You know, and the wireless feature itself was a huge sell for me. They have another one of these speakers, basically the same size, and the only thing that was different was that it was wired. It's the XB90, I want to say. But no, had to have the wireless. Once I heard this thing, it just rocked my socks off, and the programming is pretty impressive too when you're hitting certain notes or frequencies. These two will change colors. It'll strobe at different times. The ring will go back and forth, like so half of this side can light up and the other half can light up separately. You can't really see it right now, but in here they have just a regular white strobe light, and it reflects off of the mirror part here, which adds a nice oomph. I'm not going to really be able to play any music for you guys, unfortunately. I don't have an extra phone to link it up with, I'm sorry, but it really wouldn't do it justice anyway, just because the sound output is incredible and it's not something you want to get through a phone. But yeah, again, this is the Sony XB90, guys. Unfortunately, retail price is astronomical, something like $400 bucks plus tax, so it's going to be like $430 or somewhere around there. If you want to look out in Best Buy, every once in a while they have a sale going on, takes $50 off. You have to just kind of look at the stores and look at the I think online there's a spot you can find on Best Buy, and it will show you when it's on sale and when it's not. But another suggestion is check your local Best Buy. That's where I bought mine, and see if they have one of these things on demo mode or staged. And if they do, you know, call beforehand so you don't drive out there, and then ask them, first of all, if it's in demo mode, then ask them to go out there and see if it's actually hooked up, because some of them say that they're in demo mode and they're not hooked up or anything. So charge time, not too bad. I charge this thing in probably just a couple hours. You have to manually turn off the lighting while you're charging up, otherwise it just kind of stays in this light, as you can see, which can be annoying if you don't want it. And yeah, this thing bumps, man. I've had a lot of fun with this thing, and it's like a party anywhere you go. Another awesome feature, if I could afford it, I'd buy one, a second one, because this has wireless pairing. So from what I was reading, you can pair up to 4 of these things, which would be insane. I mean, it would give you that stereo effect, because, you know, when you have this one, obviously it's directional. You're going to point it one direction. It's going to, most of the sound is going to go in that one direction. But obviously, if you had 2 or 3, you can kind of add more of a stereo quality to it and overall better experience. But just giving you guys the quick review. I know you guys are thankful for all my amateur reviews out there. I try to do them in one take and limit the amount of time just because it takes forever to upload these things. But if you have any other questions, just post in the comments. I'll try and reply. See you guys.